Two things. Number one, I'm leaving for Chicago tomorrow and I have about 1,000 things to do tonight. And number two, look at these eggs that I made. So I saw something online about like marinating a hard-boiled or soft or medium-boiled egg for ramen. And I thought, you know what? I love eggs. I love a medium-boiled egg. Oh yeah, dude. Anyway, so, yeah, I have a bunch of stuff to do. And I pretty much only have tonight and tomorrow morning to do it because I have to work tomorrow for the first half of the day before I drive to the airport. So I guess first thing on the agenda is eat some food and then sit down and make like a to-do list and then actually do the stuff on the list. That is the plan. Oh wait, I have never tried a frozen grape and people have said to try frozen grapes. So I've got a frozen one right here. This is my first time in my entire life trying one. I feel like this is gonna hurt my teeth. Oh. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't like it. Oh my god. It's so cold. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, so it has been about 2 hours and I have only packed my toiletries. Shit. I can pack. I can do this. I can do this. I'm not gonna have to check a bag. Hell yeah. I don't know how I'm supposed to focus on work. Oh my god, I think they're here to do my windshield. Nice, so they just came and did the window tint. So it's fixed. There's no more hole. Check it out. Oh my god, it's done. Great job. My feud with nuvision autoglass is now complete. Okay, so a little bit of a problem. Whenever I booked my parking, I thought that I had booked it for park and ride so that I could park and then hop on the SkyTrain over to the terminal. However, apparently I booked park and walk. So I parked and now I'm walking and I have no fucking idea how far the terminal is. So I'm just hoping I don't miss my flight. It's also hot outside. I'm already so late and I have no idea what the security gate is going to be like. I think it's like a really, really busy travel time right now, so hoping for the best, walking as fast as I can. I forgot my shoes. I wore the shoes that I was using to walk on the treadmill.
these stairs, and I was like, and he was like, ah!
This is me being the only bitch in the WeWork with cut-off shorts and my belly out. Oops. I'm getting a video of you getting a video.
Let's like tuck it in.
Yeah.
The pink
I think I'm gonna make it a little video instead.
Should we
Here, do you like it?
like this? Wait, what's another
What's a good prom photo?
Oh. I had an entire
Rushing. We're gonna miss the boat. What is this?
It's like a performance.
No.
Good? Okay, you got it.
After the Great Chicago Fire in 1871, we pushed. You can see it's only tinted. Watch now, so you find walls, things of that nature. The last thing up is that more opening to the.
So train just stopped, said that we're having an emergency, but then we just started going. I guess it's not really that big of an emergency. I don't know. So something super creepy happened on the train ride home. Like somebody hit the emergency stop button and then like nothing happened and we kept going and they don't know like why somebody hit the button. Although in hindsight, it's probably because of this guy. So Ruben and I were sitting sort of like towards the back of the train car in like one of the last seats. And there was a guy who he had like gone back and forth between the cars a few times and he gave me like kind of a weird vibe. You know, like he immediately just something felt like weird about him. Like he was just off. And so I just kind of like had my eye on him and then he just got increasingly more like, I don't know, he was like walking up and down the train and just increasingly more like agitated, it seemed. We were like 2 or 3 stops away from where we were getting off at and he walks up and he stands right in front of where we are. He's like leaning, blocking the exit door, and he was facing us, but not necessarily looking at us. But he pulled out a box cutter and he was like moving around a lot and then he like had this box cutter and he was like agitated and he kept like, you know, like moving his body and then he would like pull out this box cutter and he would like flick it and like flick the box cutter and he would flick the box cutter and then he would like lean and he would like look closer to, I think, the car behind us, but we were just not making any sort of like, we weren't acting like we noticed him because you can't let somebody like into your bubble, like you can't allow them to interact because then it can become a very dangerous situation. But Ruben and I were talking to each other like in low tones in between regular conversation. We would be like, okay, so like what's the move here? So we like had a little game plan. We both definitely entered like fight or flight. Like we were ready to see what happened next, you know, because it was just a scary situation. We decided like, okay, the train's gonna stop. I think we're gonna get off the same stop as him. We're not going out the same door as him. So we are just going to confidently walk past him over to the next exit. And then like assess the situation from there. So it stopped and we just like got up, made no eye contact, acted like nothing was happening, rushed past and went to the other door and he did get off at the same stop. We waited a couple minutes, made sure he went the opposite way and then got off. But yeah, it was definitely like heart racing. You know, you see all kinds of like unhinged people. I've seen a lot of shit but whenever they're standing right in front of you and they're just like flicking a box cutter at the same height as like your head. A little much. Definitely a little much.
You have to.
Oh my god, this looks so good, Quinn. Thank you. It was cold, so that's why I slept in my jackets. Dressing a little more work appropriate today since we're gonna be in the WeWork. We've got Ruben in his Sunday best. He's about to sell you computer monitors.
Hey, you interested?
Tell me why in this entire empty ass office this guy has come and sat right behind me to have his phone call. Like there aren't other places to go talk on the fucking phone. Breaking news. Massacre at the WeWork. I bet the guy from last night will let me borrow his box cutter.
Piece.
Okay.
Where do you think right
So
now is most
the first guy left,
your business
and the second guy is so much worse.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that I hear that obviously
He's so much louder.
be better. But let's say you and your CEO
That
sat
it
down
is.
in a
It's
meeting.
just like corporate
Where in the sales
buzzwords.
cycle is he specific?
Then he called like a mentor or friend, and he was talking about how he wants to start like interviewing for other companies because he asked his boss for feedback, and his boss said that he needed to be on time for meetings and be more resilient when an account goes sideways. And he was like, it was bullshit. It's like so valid. It's like such valid criticism.
At 20, you need it at 60. The stack rank
I'm gonna
between,
stop
for the
eavesdropping and
purposes
just
of
put
today's
my headphones in.
conversation, what's most important between...
Can you come back up, buddy? Oh.
Millennials.
We can't do that. We cannot do that.
Am I crazy?
Wow. I wish I knew how to open a door. It doesn't work.
Wait, why doesn't it work?
What the hell? No, it's like literally not working.
I just realized I'm disgusting. I need to wash my hands.
Ew, you're so nasty. Not only are you a cop, you also just
I'm a
like came
dirty
in
cop.
here and you're a dirty cop.
Number one of my target.
Spanish, Portuguese, and Chinese. Yeah.
You want some sardines? I'm hungover on my way to pizza. But not that hungover. I feel better than I thought I would. I don't feel the worst, but I also don't feel great. I think the plan is just to like shower and maybe take a nap and then find out what everyone's doing and just go from there. Don't tell your dad.